Go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday night. It's Monday night. We've got things on the bench. He's got one and he's got one. And down here somewhere in Chatland, Chris is with us as well. Hello,
Not
Chris.
only Chatland, I'm here in Voiceland as well. I just haven't got any hands.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Voicey chat thingy.
You need hands.
So we've all been doing lots, or in my case, very little, since last week. But that's the way it goes.
At least about possible, Ted, eh?
Yeah, at the moment, I'm just trying to alter my sound settings because I'm having trouble hearing everybody tonight. So if you do need to speak to me, anybody, just write it in text. Yeah,
in bold.
Can you still read the text though, Ted? Can you read the comments?
As I've explained in the week gone by,
he can't hear me, can he?
It's not the computer or the sound. It's my hearing.
It comes to something when I'm now relied on to be Ted's interpreter.
Yeah, Fester is now the Ted Whisperer.
Yeah.
I'm not on camera, so I can't even do sign language at him.
Oh, you can do some sign language at him, but you won't
I do sign language at him, but it's not official. No.
Yeah, you can do the off-camera sign language, Chris, can't you, mate?
I'm doing it now.
Anyone who's got a spare garden funnel, you know, one of them big metal ones, feel free to email it or email it, send it to Tedward, because, you can sit there with a big ear trumpet in there. What?
Yeah, I need a big ear trumpet. I'll probably fashion one out of a bit of card or something like that.
Wait, are you going to get a bath chair as well, Ted? A big curly moustache.
He's going to turn up at eModels, isn't he, with a watering can sticking out of his ear hole.
And a monocle.
Monocle.
I think Ted would rock a monocle.
I really do, yes.
Well, he's the closest to a Colonel Blimp moustache that any of us have got. So.
Yeah, I think he would really rock a monocle, to be quite honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
So, yes. Anyway, hello to everyone in the chat as well that's come in and joined us.
Hello.
Don't forget, it's gallery time today, folks. Yes. So, yeah. Which is basically us three saying, we can't be bothered to do any building tonight.
Yeah, it's an easy show
gallery.
for us. Yeah, so don't forget, if you haven't posted anything up for a while, we probably won't get to the current posts tonight, but we are going to work through from where we left off last time. Go to facebook.com/groups/scale model addicts and join and post your work up.
Well, we could always do it alternate, couldn't we? Where we do a buildie at the bench Monday show, then the following one we do is a gallery, and perhaps that way we'll catch up. Who knows?
Yeah, could do. Yeah. I mean, we're going to do it once a month, but I think we'll never catch up with anybody if we do that. So.
Yeah, we are pretty useless, aren't we? I've just noticed in the chat is our very own model making Cole Sagan. He's saying, hello, Ted, Colin, Foxx, the disembodied voice of Chris. And all in chat. Chris is the all-seeing eye at the moment.
I'm the non-seeing eye, that's the whole point.
Oh, bless you. And he's just overseeing us from afar.
Yeah.
Quite scary, obviously, isn't it?
Obligatory Carl Sagan quote for Jeff. My fundamental premise about the brain is that its workings, what we sometimes call mind, are as a consequence of its anatomy and physiology and nothing more. There you go.
Good quote.
Thank you. Yeah, but welcome to everybody. Don't forget, of course, folks, it is in the show freemodels.co.uk, your one-stop shop.
For all your modelling needs.
Yeah, Ted singing, I like that. And please keep it nice and clean in chat. Don't mention other model retailers because that's not cool. No swears and stuff. Keep it family friendly. And if you're not in the chat, you're watching it embedded on Facebook or Twitter, click on the YouTube icon in the bottom right hand corner and you can come and join the live chat. And we might read your comment out.
If you're not in chat, get in chat.
Absolutely.
Unless you're not watching this live. If you're watching it on replay, then don't bother joining the chat because we can't see that in the future.
Yeah.
Next time, come and join us live.
We missed you.
Exactly. Bill in the chat says, looking forward to seeing some real artistry tonight. I don't know what channel you're tuned into, mate, but it can't be us lot.
He must know it's the gallery night rather than us lot.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what he means, isn't it?
Right, where are we up to? Let's have a look.
I got up to saying hello to go for it.
I was going to say something. I can't think what it was. Brain's gone.
Same as normal then.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, I
Right,
don't
should we just go straight into it then? Or
Yeah, go for it, mate. I'll quickly just say hello to the chat whilst you're loading it up then.
Yeah, you go
Crafting
for
with
that.
Jackie is in, saying good evening, gents.
Hey, Jackie.
Hello, Jackie. Go for it. Painting is in, saying hi, Festa and Fox.
G'day.
I think he also meant to say Ted and Chris as well.
Probably not. No.
The
Of course I
Bobbins.
have it.
The Bobbins is in, saying hello, as is Phil Lewis and Andy Preston. You've said hello to Jeff, but I'll say hello again to Lord Jeff of Mongoland. Hello, mate. How you doing? Lee Barrett's in, saying hi all, as is Steve and Scale Modelling Chaos. And Stefan Last is in, saying, evening all, we'll be a little bit here and there tonight. We'll hear you and all your shenanigans. And Steve says, Ted, how about a ding for my 85-year-old father-in-law who did a tandem parachute in aid of the SSAFA? I think that's worthy of a double ding, myself.
I think that's worthy of 2.
Yeah. There you go.
Yay, full speed ahead.
What's the SSAFA?
It's the
Do we know?
Soldiers, Sailors and Air Force Association.
Oh, okay. I just read that as sofa, but I think that's just because my eyes are still dodgy.
Tell you what, Ted, give us a third dig. Go on. Good cause.
I think it's the Save Skipper and Fox Association, myself. I think that's what it stands for.
Yeah,
Also
that's
known as
probably
Seventh
it. Yeah.
Gin.
Wolf Ritchie says hi, as does Philip Prime. There you go. That's the chat up to date.
Yeah.
That's easy, wasn't it?
Right, now we probably do a better job of responding to chat tonight because all we're doing is scrolling through a Facebook page. So if you do have any questions, make sure to put them in capital letters so we have a chance to see them. And we'll do our best. Right, let's me press a button.
Yes, folks. Apologies beforehand, but Fox has got the buttons tonight on this. So
I've got the buttons. Right, so I've managed to just about leave off where we were last time.
And also, don't forget that even though we're doing the Facebook group tonight, it's still belly and bench. And what you got on your bench, if you finish the thing, you get a ding. So,
yes, there you go, folks.
Yeah. If you finished anything in the last, let's say, 4 weeks since the last one of these? Last 4
Yeah.
weeks? Yeah. Right, well, let's start where we left off last time. And first off, we have Paul Turner. He says, morning all, thanks for the ad. See below my first build of the year, the Tamiya M1A1 Abrams, straight from the box. Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
That's some very nice, very subtle pre-shading on there, I think.
Yeah, that's nice. It's nice to finish. It's nice to see it's not over-weathered because these tanks don't get over-weathered. If I think if the platoon commander was to see any rust on that type of tank, the tank commander would be for high jump.
Yeah, they would be doing laps around the triangle, wouldn't they, mate?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, they're kind of clean and maintained regularly, aren't they? So
Press ups in front of the tank.
I do like that because, like you say, it's really subtly done.
I like the very subtle sort of streaks here and there on the surface that look like either like dirt stains or also, but on the front here, I don't know if you can see my mouse.
Yeah.
They look like somebody's had the hand on it and moved the hand and moved the dirt out of the way.
Yeah, a
So you
bit
get
like
that
when
clean
someone's typed or written clean me in the back of a tradesman's van, isn't it? Yeah.
Now, I've got to say, that kind of Abrams tank, there's such a smooth hull on those tanks with such little detail on them that in
They
real
got
life
They got that low angular look about them. Sinister, aren't they, when you look at them?
yeah. But it's also a challenge to paint and weather it because there's not a lot of surface detail, so it's a good job he's done there because it's quite hard to paint and weather it a flat surface.
There's not a lot of panel lines to line, is there, when you think of it? It's quite a smooth texture.
So he's done a great job there. Cracking job. Awesome. Very nice. I think we've gone Luke Brown there. So
Even the
very nice
camo
point.
on the uniforms there, it's just, subtle, isn't it?
Can I zoom in? Is it going to work? I'm going to break the internet now. I can't zoom in on images for some reason. I can press that.
Yeah.
LWL Modelling says belly Ryvita with cream cheese and ham. Yeah, long time since I've had a Ryvita.
It's been a while.
Bench Ravel HMS Victory built ages ago, but getting it rigging. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Bevy, tea and bickies. None.
Yeah, I feel your pain, mate.
Okay, Facebook has just scrolled all the way back up to the top.
Yeah, that's why you'll notice when I do my gallery, I right-click and open the photos in a new tab, because it seems to be a bit of a bug in Facebook at times, mate.
It's got worse then, because oh no, it's gone back down again. There we go. Yeah, that's what I did, but
it's an
like
absolute...
moving on.
Yeah, you should be able to click on photos, and then you'll just see where the photos have been uploaded.
Yeah.
Cool. We have a couple of... This is still when we were a fairly new group, by the way, so you'll get a lot of people saying thank you for being added. Danny Varican and Lucy Bork, welcome to both of you. Ian Bailey joined and says, hello, I'm Ian, and something to know about me is that I'm a returnee of 50 years gap from modelling. I am working hard on the stash phase of the hobby.
Welcome back, Ian.
Yeah, 50 years. 50 years, it should have accrued quite a good stash in 50 years.
Oh, yeah, that's a road trip to Ian's then, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Right, let's get down that. Next, we have Kitbuster. Thanks for the ad. Here are a few of my builds. Currently working on an old classic from Airfix, which I should have finished this week, 3 months ago.
Good.
Oh, nice. Got the Blackjack Typhoon.
Yeah. Look at that. That's such a nice,
I do like that livery, I must admit. I've got one just to be left in the stash. And it's, it works a treat, doesn't it?
That's very nice.
Yeah,
how much of that
Blackjack's been up in Collins, been flying around Collingsby this past few weeks, because they're obviously practicing for the air displays that will be coming up this year.
Yeah.
And requalifying and do whatever they do.
Do we know on this kit which is the decal and which is the paint? So is the black paint, but the obviously the Union Jacks?
The black's the paint. I think you have to mask some of the red along the spine, and then the rest of it, I think, is decals. I would have to drop mine down and look. But
that's a really crisp black finish, and it's really nice and smooth.
He's done a beautiful finish there, I must admit. Because,
He's telling me you can't tell the difference between paint job and decal.
I do think it's Blackjack's last year, isn't it?
I
thought it was finishing last year, but they must be doing another year in this colour scheme.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that bare metal finish.
Look at them panel lines, the different fading from light to dark. It's just...
Yeah, it's lovely.
Subtly done, isn't it?
It looks like bare metal, which sometimes, quite often, bare metal finished planes just look like painted bare metal. That looks like bare metal. Yeah. It's really nice.
It's like, so all the aircraft I've got will be staying in their boxes.
we'll just pack up now. Good old-fashioned Harrier.
There's something about it. I love the Harrier. I just like the look of it and how it developed.
I think getting rid of that and Concorde are the two worst mistakes ever made, because iconic aircraft, didn't they?
It does tickle me that, like, the British spent 20 years tinkering in a shed to make the Harrier, and it worked brilliantly. And the Americans have spent trillions of dollars building the F-35, and it keeps falling over.
The thing is part of the thing is we didn't we give them all our Harriers and loads of spares, and they're still using them. It's like, hold up a minute.
Yeah, we developed it, then sold it to the Americans, and they sort of built on it after that, didn't they?
I didn't know they had Harriers until I watched True Lies. I'm like, why is there what?
Yeah. It's because they knew they was better than the junk that they had on the drawing board.
Yeah.
I think it's a sad state of affairs that you no longer see Harriers flying in RAF colours.
See, the British engineers will tell you all you need to make a good plane is cups of tea, a shed, and a screwdriver set.
Maybe two sheds. Scale Modelling Chaos has got belly, roast chicken, roast spuds, mixed veggies, and Yorkshire puds. Proper dinner. Bench, the 172nd Razor Crest, one from eModels.
Nice.
Bevy, orange juice and lemonade mixed together.
Get some photos of that in the gallery, Sasha, when it's done, mate, and we'll show them.
Yeah. Dorkosaurus is in, says hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well.
Hello, William. Don't know why I'm waving at the camera there, but I am.
Ooh, next up, we've got a plane with a Mankini on.
Yeah, Tornado, another long gone aircraft, but another icon.
Yeah.
I have memories of being buzzed by those in the Lake District over our caravan park.
I thought you were going to say you got memories of Mankinis.
No,
if you read the book by what was it called, the navigator that flew these, got shot down in the Afghan war. Can't think of his name now. Who tells us a story of these flying over the desert in the dark, 50 feet above the ground, no hands.
Wow.
You press the go button and it flew itself. 50 feet above the ground, speed of sound, bang. It was
Must have been really exhilarating being at the controls of them sort of aircraft back in the day.
Terrain following radar, and it flew itself on autopilot. You just took your hands off and it went.
Unbelievable, isn't it? The technology.
It's some leap of faith to fly it like that.
Oh God, yeah. You got to trust in your tech. Bit more traditional, Messerschmitt.
Absolutely.
Yes.
What I'm noticing about his builds is every one of them's flawless.
Mm-hmm.
You can really go off some people, can't you?
Yeah, he's got a bit of either easy line or the ammo
I like
rig
how,
in there for his
I like how
antenna
he's put
cable.
the radio antenna on the back of that, the radio aerial.
Yeah.
Nice
And I wonder,
done.
he's got the little isolator there on the cable. I wonder if that's like a little blob of CA glue. He's done that.
Very, very astute eye for detail.
Look at that.
Modeling.
I'm going to guess that's a 148th, but it might not be. If it's not, it's very impressive.
That is.
Look at that finish.
Oh, pardon me.
You can go off some people, can't you?
Here my aircraft recognition lets me down. I should know where it is, but I don't.
Is that the
My
it's that one,
aircraft
isn't it?
recognition tells me exactly what that is. It's an aircraft.
It's an aircraft.
Isn't it a Heinkel? I'm sure people in chat will tell us. Come on, people in chat, tell us what that is.
It's the with the and the
Yeah.
got the 0. I can get that. I think it's a 0. Mitsubishi.
Hasn't Gary Newman got one of them? Oh no, he's got Harvard. Yeah, he's got Harvard in those colours.
Very nice finish on there.
Crafting with Jacqueline says Belly was bacon sandwich. Can't beat a bacon sandwich.
Can't go wrong.
Nice.
Yeah. Pudding
sauce,
with
though?
ice cream,
Yeah.
beverage, coffee and biscuits, custard creams. Well,
Yeah, we need to know the red sauce or brown sauce.
Lee Barrett says an FW190.
There we go. That's the
there
one.
we go.
So, yeah, Focke-Wulf. Yeah.
There we go.
You
Ooh,
should have got
ME109.
that because that's nearly your name, isn't it?
It's the one that's
Almost.
named after him, yeah.
It's yeah, pretty much almost.
I don't know what you heard, Jackie. I heard nothing, love.
Now, I'm not saying anything, Cole, but there's a hint of orc about this one.
A what?
There's a hint of orcness about this.
There is a bit, isn't there? There is
Just
a
a
bit, mate.
You check as sort of an orc player.
Yeah, a few chevrons and that. Yeah, absolutely,
yeah.
mate. Would that be an Orca Hurricane then? No. So,
Oh, God.
I've got you there.
yeah.
I know it. Hang on. I know it. A boss, Bolton Paul Defiant. Is that what that is?
We'll take your word for it. It's very nice.
Yeah. I'm sure chat will confirm or deny whether
love
that's a Bolton Paul Defiant.
I love the chipping on the wingtip there, on the wing leading edge there. Look at
It's
that.
unbelievable, isn't it?
Where the ground crew walked on the wing and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. These actually took a big part in the Battle of Britain, but were a forgotten aircraft really because everybody thinks the Spitfire.
Oh, yeah,
won the
they
Battle of
always
Britain.
go for the sisters, don't they?
Yeah, the Hurricane and the Spit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. How many pictures have we got in this collection? Oh, yeah.
9.
Okay, just checking. Look at that. That is just like...
Yeah, people confirmed I was right. It is a Defiant, yes.
Yeah.
Yay. Wait, Jackie says she has no sauce on a bacon butty.
No
I don't know how
sauce?
to feel about that.
That's not
Oh.
allowed, is it?
I don't know how
No.
that...
Do we issue a finger
Is
of
that
shame
better than
for
having
that?
the wrong sauce, though?
I think there's a finger of shame to be issued. I think there is. We'll do that when we come back on screen, I think. Store it up. Look at that non-metallic finish. Oh,
It's beautiful, isn't it?
yeah, and I love the matte black anti-reflection strip on the front. So nice.
Yeah.
Nice and shiny, nice and clean. It's nice. These aircraft are in preservation now.
Yeah.
And so they're kept nice and shiny for air displays and things like that. Why not display them as such?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a vibrant red, isn't it?
the nice old classic.
Yeah.
Red Arrows Hawk, is it? Hawk, Hornet? I can't
Yep,
remember.
that's the Hawk. Yeah.
Hawk.
I see. There's actually 2 in it. Yeah.
I like the little shadow stands they do with these
Yeah.
now. I think that's
Noticed
really effective.
That's a nice glossy finish on that. That's a good car motorbike finish.
That's proper shiny, isn't it? It's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit all right. That.
Oh wow.
That is a vampire.
That's a gnat, isn't it?
Is it a gnat?
Yeah, it's what the Red Arrows used to fly.
Oh yeah, it's a trainer plane now, I think, isn't it? The gnat.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Afterwards, very nice. Oh, jelly bopped it.
Steve says the only go on, Ted.
Steve says the only thing you can put on a bacon butty is extra bacon.
Yeah. Or bangers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bangers. Bangers wrapped in more bacon.
I do like that.
Sea King?
Yeah, I wonder if that's a new Airfix kit.
Ooh, could be. Looks like a 172 driven by the panel lines.
Yeah.
And we're back at the start.
Yeah. Nice
So,
collection there, mate.
Yeah. Kit Buster, very, very nice. Oh, I've done it again.
Jackie says if I had to put sauce on it, it would be red HP sauce. 2 fingers of shame issued now.
Yeah, Dave Cardboard says HP is, of course, the correct sauce for a bacon butty, but not red stuff. It's got to be the brown stuff.
No, I disagree there. A bacon butty should be red sauce, and if it's a sausage butty, then it's brown sauce.
I'm shocked, Ted. I'm shocked.
I'm shocked.
Daddy's sauce.
That's the sandwich etiquette.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to go from the top because I can't keep scrolling down every time. Even opening a new tab, it still jumps back to the start, which is really frustrating. Okay, well, yeah, I've broken it. We'll start from the top. We'll work our way down slowly. Hopefully.
See what happens when you give Foxx the buttons.
I know,
Yeah, one job, Chris.
One job to do.
Yesterday, Alan Hewitt posts, this was a little exercise in using white tack to do a camo scheme for a Korean War MiG-15 used by the Chinese Air Force. The kit is the Trumpeter 132nd MiG-15. It's very cheap and easy to build. Let's have a look and see.
Well, quite a simple aircraft as a MiG. There was the birth of the jet engine, the jet aircraft, wasn't it? Really.
And if you've never used like blue tack or white tack before, and if that like Ammo do their own sort of camouflage tack,
white tack apparently works better than blue tack because it's not as greasy.
Yeah. You don't end up with a stain.
Not stain.
Yeah, so
it gives a nice sort of slightly feathered edge if you do it right as well, rather than a sharp.
It's not because it's got a round
contrast
edge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get it on, spray your paint over the top, peel it off. Ooh.
And that's the beauty. You get the fun of peeling it off.
Yeah, that looks like a painting, doesn't it?
That's the best part about spray painting is when you peel off the masking.
We have the
It's
end result
very
of that.
effective, though.
Yeah, it's a really good idea. It's a very strange camouflage scheme, you have to say, for the Chinese. I'm not quite sure what they were thinking when they painted that, but it looks good. It's a great model.
Yeah, it works. I reckon they was thinking of noodles.
That picture looks like it's taken in my front room because I've got that exact coffee table and that exact sofa.
Mrs. Ted hasn't told you that she's been building, Ted. That's what it is.
Yeah, somebody's been in my workshop.
Mrs. Ted hasn't told you she's got a fancy man, has she, Ted?
No, it's probably Mrs. Ted that she's built them, and I don't know about it.
So there you go. That's Alan Hewitt's MiG. Next
Nice
up,
work,
we
Alan.
have Paul Turner, Meng British Mastiff. Really nice kit and a nice challenge.
Nice bit of bar armour. Bar armour. It sounds like a group.
Again, it's just an effective looking vehicle, isn't it? It's just like, it's different.
And we know what that armour's very useful for nowadays, unfortunately, but look at the detail on that. Ooh, look at the interior.
Which is nicely done, isn't it?
Some material.
Yeah, and the thing, desert. I've always struggled with desert like colours because I never know how to weather them to make them look weathered. Because I always struggle with desert, so getting a good.
I always go back to the Oshkosh that Ted done. You know, it was just right, just subtle.
You don't need to make. You don't need to weather them. You just need to make them look dusty.
I think that was
It's far too
multiple
easy to weather them
filters,
too much,
wasn't
isn't
it,
it?
Ted, that you used on that?
Sorry, what? But
I think that was multiple filters, wasn't it, that you used on that, and washes?
I can't remember that far back, but I think it was, that and just sand-coloured pigments. And just dusted it all up and it seemed to work.
The key is to be subtle, and I can't do subtle weathering.
Because you've got to think that they're in a quite an arid, dry environment. So
Exactly.
if it's metallic, it's not going. If it's ferrous metal, it's not going to rust that much.
Of course it isn't, because every time there's a bit of wind, it's getting sandblasted, so the rust will just shine up again, won't it? So
That's Paul Turner's. What was
Do
it?
like
It was
that.
a big thing. British Mastiff, that's the one. Next up, who's this?
Oh my
Festa.
God.
Who's this Festa person? Festa puts a picture from our stream on Fridays. The Mosrog Scragbad, base colours applied, teeth started, and the orc
Festa guy
has a
again.
tattoo.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Talk to us, Festa.
Oh, do I have to?
Yeah.
In the background there, you can see the eModels beer truck with its sexy tarpaulin. In the front there, you've got the Mosrag. He's got 30 decayed, gnarly-looking teeth there.
They are good, then.
And I've put down, these are all just base colours at the moment. I've still got to go in and highlight muscles and shade in the recesses of the muscles and blend all the metalwork together. And I thought I'd do a little cheeky shoulder tattoo as well, a little Polynesian shoulder tattoo there, just
Look at that tattoo.
just have a go. So, that's what I did with it at the end of the day. I think there's a couple of photos there.
Look at that face. Look at that face.
What
It's
face?
adorable. That face there. Look at it. It's adorable. Oh, I'm not seeing what I'm seeing.
No.
Oh, hang on. It's gone wrong. There we go. They opened it in a new window for some reason. There we go. I was showing
There
a
you
tattoo,
go.
which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it's getting there, isn't it, mate?
That's an awesome tattoo. And then you've got, look at that face.
Yeah, I know. Look at it. It's beginning to come together. I've got to do the gloss coat inside the mouth, and then I'm going to do drool going between teeth and
Oh,
things
nice.
like that. So
He's
you're
such a
going to
good
have
boy.
bits of drool sort of going across the front of his mouth and then hanging down. So there's a bit of
So you're
detail
modelling it
there.
on Foxx, yeah?
Oh, yeah, pretty much. It's going to be Fox dribbling when he sees a photograph of me dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Then I've got to do
Me-
all the leather straps and bits and pieces and bones. So, yeah, there you go, folks.
I love them teeth. That's going to look great
Yeah.
with the glossy stuff inside.
Exactly.
Cool.
So, yeah, it's beginning to come together.
Very nice. Who's next? Next, slow-made models. That's my kind of ethic. Still plenty of work to get this ready for next week, but it's starting to come together.
A bit of air-to-air refueling.
Oh,
Yeah.
pressed the wrong button, didn't that? There we go.
If you ever
Going
read
well
the
tonight,
story,
Fox.
It is, isn't it?
if you ever read the story about the Lancaster, not the Lancaster, the Vulcan going to bomb the Falklands, you can read how they did the refueling. They had refueling tankers, refueling tankers.
Yeah, they proper staggered it, didn't they, to get it to Ascension? Because am I right, Ted, that they was really worried that it was flying on fumes?
Yeah, they did. They reckoned that they didn't have enough to get back.
Yeah,
It was
barely
gonna have
made
to
it,
be-
did they?
Yeah, yeah, they just did it. Yeah, there's a book about it. Yeah, it's brilliant. But yeah, the logistics of just getting it fueled.
Yeah.
Awesome
yeah.
looking little potential diorama there.
There is. It's the first time I've seen anyone do that. And I must admit, it's really effective.
Awesome, good work. Slow-made models.
Yeah,
Max McGinn is doing some tabletop scale war miniatures. I can't remember. It might be bolt action. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, little 28 mil, isn't they?
Yeah, I've been practicing painting the Dunkel Gelb camo scheme using brush and freehand. The first tank is a Panzer IV Als G, and I've tried having a go at the spotted camo. The second tank is the Tiger, and tried to do straps pattern to make them look unique. Yes, they do look messy, but once they're weathered, look even better. That's the thing.
Yes.
that's what we do like in the Facebook group. We like to see progress. You know, it's still easy just to put
Yeah,
the
work
finished
in
model
progress stuff.
on. Yeah, but let's see the work in progress and how it.
And anything that you're not that proud of. We're happy to see stuff that you think is a bit rubbish because it makes us feel better.
Yeah.
Definitely makes us feel better.
Oh, yeah. So you can still just got all his base colours down. Now, keep in mind, these are pretty small. These are 28mm scales. They're probably about... They're obviously half the size of a 135th, kind of, really. They're 157 scale, roughly.
And what you've got to remember as well is when you take a photograph of your model, it shows up all the imperfections, and you think, oh, could have done better. But it does. In real life, you don't see it. It's just because the camera's enhanced it.
Especially with us and our old man vision, because it looks great, doesn't it? And then, like you say, you zoom in, you're just like, okay. Extra lenses needed for my Optivisor. Yeah.
A tip is just to breathe on your camera screen, on your camera lens.
Put your thumb over the lens. It always works for me. So there we go. Max, very, very nice. Like he says, once the weathering goes on there, weathering is always the thing that makes it all come together. So never get disheartened if you do your base coats and think, oh, I'm not feeling it. It'll come good.
We all get to that stage, don't we, on the paint job where you see it and you're like, it looks very comic book, doesn't it? And you have to push over that barrier.
Yeah. And now we see one finished from Max. He says, this week I've finished the 156 28mm bolt action Sherman V or 5. I've really enjoyed the build, especially the weathering and chipping.
That's blooming good for a 156 scale.
Is that worthy of a ding? Because he's finished the thing there, hasn't he?
Yeah, let's give her a ding.
It was only a couple of days ago, so we can count that.
There you go, Maxie. You got dingage as well, mate.
Just cleaning my glasses.
AJ says, reference the Blackjack. The new 2024 Typhoon display livery was unveiled today at RAF Coningsby. It's the 80th D-Day anniversary Orca Typhoon camo pattern with D-Day stripes. It looks brilliant.
Now, if I hadn't have deleted the Coningsby Facebook group yesterday, I would have seen it. I thought, I don't need that anymore, and I'll leave that group.
It's always the way they went. You need something the moment you throw it out.
Yeah.
This is his Sherman V or 5.
Yeah, I don't like
again,
that.
Remember, it's 156 scale, so it's really tiny. If people don't know, bolt action is a tabletop World War II tabletop game.
It's either tiny or it's very far away.
Yeah, we need one of your enormous hands for Scalefest. That's why we can't quite tell.
Yeah.
Now, is that number upside down, or is it the right way up? Is it 996?
996, yeah.
966.
It's got a chip on it. Either or, I think, with that. 996.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Brilliant work, that. Lovely.
Good that for the scale of it. It looks it's pretty.
Yeah. That sort of scale where us four will be going, oh look, there's a smudge on my cutting mat. Because we wouldn't be able to detail paint that, would we?
No. Next up,
a video.
Yeah, I'm not going to maximise it because if there's video on it, we might get done for it. And if there's any music on it, so I'll have to leave it as it is here. But it is from Mike Line. He says, "Hi all, thank you for the kind welcome. May I share a short video of my last build? It's the 132nd Trumpet P47D. Look at that.
Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful.
You know all about the stuff like that, Ted, with the inner wing areas. Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, it's nice.
Also, kudos for taking a good video with your phone and getting nice clear pictures. It's awesome.
See, I can imagine Ted sitting in that pilot seat with his monocle and his white silk scarf fluttering.
Tally ho!
Chocks away, Ginger. Freshly waxed moustache.
Yeah. Brakes on, magneto off.
Seat backs to the upward position. Doors to manual. It's also a good example of when you are taking pictures to show off your work, make sure you've got all the lighting in the world on, because if you want to show off your work, you need good lighting. We need to see it in focus and make sure it's nice pictures. We might mention this sometime when people put pictures up that aren't too great. It's not because we're being nitpicky about, your photography skills. It's because we want to see the hard work that you put into your models. Yeah.
So if you're out there in Chatland thinking, oh, maybe I should post a picture of my models, just go and do it. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Don't overthink it. Just do it. Get them in there.
Yeah. It's that man again.
It's that Fester again.
Oh, God, he's turning up again.
I know. Can't get rid of him.
This was from last week, wasn't it, when I had me meat on the bench? Yeah.
It says it's his work impression from the Wednesday stream. Tarp done on the beer truck. Meat painting started.
Meat.
Some more details to add. Then it's on with the dio.
Yeah.
Painting your meat, haven't you, Cole?
I was just painting the sides of pork and beef and all of that lot, getting it all ready. Bit of detail on the figures. Ted there with his milk crate on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Few chickens already painted, me churns. So yeah, it's all that little itty bitty detail stuff. And then we did the tarpaulin on the beer truck that I did a while back.
Awesome.
And it just gave it a little bit more character. And then once they're on the dio, they'll just have a little bit of light road dirt applied. Pretty much done.
And it goes to show as well, even with just a single model, like you've got a good few months of bits and bobs and work out of this single truck model.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I built
so
that on the eModels Wednesday stream and then put it away for a while and then obviously started the milk truck and it was like, actually, I can bring that into the build, just have a little mini street scene. So that's what we've done.
There's nothing wrong with getting as much out you can out your kits. It's brilliant.
And the tarpaulin was a simple piece of tissue.
Yep. Bit of tissue and some thin PVA.
Don't use toilet roll, use tissue.
Yes, that is 4-ply Palmora tissue, folks. Ooh. You know, the ones that the wife has in the handbag, you know, them little ones.
The ones the wife used to have in the handbag.
Well, I bought some, but I actually bought 1,000.
Oh, yeah, you did like me. You put the wrong number in.
Yeah, I put the wrong number in.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, yeah, there's a short video coming out on this as well, because people that watched the show last week have been in touch and said, oh, could you edit it together and do a short how-to? So that'll be getting released in the morning.
Yeah, awesome work. Lovely.
There you go, folks.
Hey, we'll try and get through these as quick as we can. That's just us. Jack Holmes. Hello, guys. This is a Trump T62 Iraqi I've been working on. The whole point of it was to practice my rust technique. I've been putting off assembling the tracks for so long, I use life colour liquid pigments over Vallejo sand, beige, to create what you can currently see. It also has a little bit of AK streaking in rust.
Oh, nice.
The weathering's good. Oh, yeah. Oh,
cool, look at that. Yeah.
Oh.
That is seriously nice, isn't it?
Oh, this is just
big, isn't it?
Abandoned. Just the two pictures. Oh, yeah.
It's good. Yeah, it's always good to practice. Always be practicing.
Exactly.
That is fantastic. It just has that, especially with the rust on the top of the turret, it just has that kind of, it's just been dumped and it's getting
it's been dumped, forgotten about, it's done its thing, and it's like, yeah.
But what we also need to know is what flavour the crisps were.
And also, did he do boom noises, boomstick noises?
Boomstick noises are required.
With the little recoil of the tank as the boomstick fires.
Oh, yeah. Did he push it back a little bit? Just a little bit. That is fantastic rust work.
Stunning.
There's a few Citadel paints at the back of there.
Yeah, and I spotted them. Yeah. And it's the way you've got the rust patches and then you've got the very delicate leaching as the rust, the newer rust leaches down the paint. Just tints it. And
a lot of work gone into that.
Yeah, a lot of work on it, and it shows. That's fantastic work.
Nice work, Jack. Thanks for sharing that, mate.
Mm-hmm. It is good though if you are practicing things, is to take pictures. And nowadays you can keep masses of pictures on a phone or something like that, because you can use them as your own reference to go back to and think where did where did it go wrong on it. So you have a look through your library and think, right, because even me. It's that long since I do a technique on one particular model. By the time I come to do it again, I forgot what I did last time.
Yeah, the number of times I've looked at one of my models and thought, how the hell did I do that? And I just can't remember.
I've had to watch a video back before.
Yeah, I've done that.
Because I couldn't remember how I had achieved something, so I've had to watch one of my own videos back to remind me. So, really.
Yeah. Richard Percy, AZ Models 172nd scale BF109 E7B, Bir El Abd, Northern Africa, November 1942. Vallejo and Tamiya paint used, weathered with oils, AK rigging wire used for the antenna.
No, it'll be the AK, be the easy line. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Man's best friend, easy line, mate.
A little bit of rubbery goodness. Wait, that sounds wrong.
Dave Cardboard says a relation once remarked on one of my models, "It's a pity it's so dirty." He says, after a short suck on the teeth, I explained just how much work it took to achieve it. Yeah. It's when they go, "Why is it muddy?" It's like, okay, right. Yeah.
So, lovely bit of work here. Nice simple diorama. I do like when you get aircraft and they just put on a very simple diorama just to accentuate it without swamping the actual mod.
It lets the model talk, doesn't it?
Yeah, because the model's the focus, of course. Diorama just makes it look like it's got a place to be.
Exactly. Nice subtle vignette.
I like that word.
That's good, isn't it? That's word of the night. Vignette, dear. A vignette.
Subtle.
Yeah, and the simple groundwork just lifts it, doesn't it?
Now, I also love the fact he's got a separate camo scheme on one wing. I don't know if that's intentional or there's a story behind that, but it kind of makes it.
Could well be that the wing on that one was damaged and they had one that had been shot down and they've just acquired the wing for it and not got round to painting it. Could be something as simple as that.
Yeah, if you get a chance, Richard.
Go on.
No, go on.
Or it could be a dedicated paint job, but it might be that they've just salvaged the wing to get it back in the air.
Yeah, let us know the story, Richard, if that's an original creation of yours, because it just puts a whole story onto the play and you think, oh, there's a story behind that.
Whole new, fresh dynamic.
Yeah, very, very nice. Cool.
Do like that a lot.
Yeah. Very, very nice.
Mm.
Very good work there, Richard. Next up, who's next? Lee Barrett, my latest ever brush-painted 72nd scale Airfix Spitfire. Spitfire!
Oh, yeah. The silhouette of a Spitfire is just so recognisable, isn't it?
Yeah. It is the most
Even
attractive plane ever designed. Yeah. Nice and simple.
Absolutely beautiful.
Design.
Nice clean paint work. Nice camouflage.
Yeah.
Sort of,
yeah.
A nice clean build. That really like that.
And a very clean desk. That needs some cluttering up that desk.
Yeah.
Definitely need some paint spill on
That
it.
can't be his bench, can it? If that's his bench, I take my hat off to him because
I think that's perhaps what the missus would call the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man's worst fear is when the wife goes, it's on the side, because we can never find it. They walk out without looking, put their hand on the side and go, look, it's there.
No man knows what the side means. We're not genetically capable. But if that is your bench, you spill some paint and stuff on it.
That's a bit like the wife when you say to her, it's in the man drawer.
And you're like, what? What?
Yeah, it's like we all have the man drawer with old mobile phones, bits of door hinge and bent screws in it. And
Lots of cables.
The missus will give it a different name, but we can't say that name on
used batteries that might come in useful.
Dead batteries and old mobile phone
It might not be
chargers from
completely
Nokia's.
dead.
Yeah.
a collection. Don't forget the obligatory 7 little cable pins. 13 cable pins.
Yeah,
Always
2
one of those.
white and a black one.
Yeah, and a black one. Oh yeah. I did it.
Rusty door hinge.
I tell you what, I did a corker when I put my Ethernet cable in. It goes all the way from downstairs, from the phone socket, all the way up to upstairs in the back bedroom. And we've got white skirting boards, so I got white cable pins. Unfortunately, the 30-foot long Ethernet cable is bright blue.
Oh, so it doesn't notice them.
No, you can't see it, snaking all the way along the walls. So nice work, Lee. Very nice.
It's
Can't
nice.
go wrong when you're building the prettiest plane ever made. And it is, and I'll fight you if you tell me otherwise. Max McGinn, he's back
I'd pay
again.
money to see.
Yeah, he's back again. Max McGinn, I've decided to make these unique trucks for a new game mode called Protect the Convoy. This is it's a tabletop game called, what's it called? Oh, what's the game called?
Gaslands.
Gaslands, that's it. It's a tabletop game that uses miniature cars. Inspiration was from Mad Max 2, and I wanted to achieve something similar, but with a Gaslands twist. It's there, Fox. It's there.
Yeah, clues in the name, Fox.
Yeah, he wants to protect one of the trucks from wasteland bandits. Read ahead, Fox. Read ahead.
Yeah.
Protect one of the trucks from wasteland bandits from one starting point on the map to the finish. It'll test the endurance of the war machines. The truck will have its own rules to defend itself against attackers. Plus, the attackers will be able to spawn again if they get destroyed. He's going to do a trial run. He's making up his own game mode, which is kind of cool. Gaslands is like a car combat tabletop game. And Max just takes toy cars, like die-cast toy cars or scale model cars, and converts them into Gaslands vehicles, which is great. Post-apocalyptic shenanigans. Ooh.
Like a dystopian vehicle of the Mad Max era, aren't they? Mad Max meets Death Race, isn't it? It's
That looks to me like some sort of MLRS type vehicle with all the bits stuck on. I like it, and I like the chains around holding the tarpaulin.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Just works, doesn't it?
Yeah, you've got it all built and primed and ready, so that's going to look fantastic.
It's always good to have the imagination to do these things. I just don't have the imagination to make something up like that.
Yeah.
No.
Max has done loads of these. He's got loads of different things.
Oh, mate, he's a little machine, isn't he? Bless him when it comes to these.
I was going to say he's Mad Maxed them up, but he's just maxed them up.
Yeah.
You see what I did there?
I did see what you did there.
And he's back again. Here we go. Some more of them. Some more of his works in progress for Gaslands. There we go. Crack back onto them. So you can see what he's doing now. These are works in progress. So he's
Absolutely,
just fleshing them out. You can see he takes his toy cars and starts jamming with them. Sometimes you'll see Warhammer bits or just random bits he's printed off and all kinds of
he raids his Greeble box, doesn't he? And that's it. Off he goes.
The little bits of all the little sort of. I like the grills on the windows that he's just happened to be exactly the right size.
Yeah.
Does he 3D print as well, Max?
I think he does, yeah.
Yeah. He likes his chain. I like the way. I want to know how he got that mesh in there, unless he took the whole thing apart and jammed that in.
Well, yeah, what he does is he'll strip them down. There's 2 rivets, isn't there, underneath these? You can just drill them out and it pops the body shell off. And yeah.
Do you know what that reminds me of? Secondary school chemistry lessons. With the,
do you remember the goals
mesh
or the Bunsen burners?
Yeah, the mesh over the Bunsen burner tripod stand.
Yeah.
I can smell the chemistry lab now. It's in my head.
Yeah. We all used to leave the physics lab and leave all the gas taps on at the end of every lesson. It was like,
yeah.
Think the teacher out.
I remember
Just in the hope that you might blow up the school.
Pretty much, yeah.
One day
The
at school
chemistry lab had one smell, and the domestic science classroom had another smell.
Yeah.
They were always slightly different. Yeah, we had to stay behind after school one day because we were about to go home, and the headmaster put a thing out saying no one can leave because the physics lesson that's just finished, somebody's taken the plutonium.
Oh.
They had a tiny little sample of plutonium in a resin block to show the kids, and it disappeared. So we weren't allowed to leave till they found out where it went.
I can imagine that. Yeah.
Yeah. Fun times at school. Lots of new members. Won't read those out. Jacob Lauer. Do apologise if we got that wrong. Working on my SS Division 135th resin figure. Great looking smock and field gear. Enjoy. Let's have a look.
Oh, yeah. Like that.
You do get some fantastic crisp detail on resin figures.
You do, don't you? And like I say, what I like about that, he's in motion. He's not just stood there, is he, with his legs splayed like a mannequin, you know. He's in motion there. It just adds a bit of character to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I love the way the creasing on the smock just makes it look like it's a material smock and not like a chunk of resin. It's really nicely sculpted. I'm assuming that's not an old classic Verlinden. It's a lot better than a Verlinden. So.
Yeah, it's just a nice sculpt.
Yeah, it just looks. You get such great cloth effects in resin that you just never quite get Christmas.
The textures now that they're able to replicate, it's just flawless, isn't it?
Yeah. So we look forward to seeing that when it's all finished.
Absolutely.
Keep us posted on that one. Very nice, Jacob. So what's next? Now I love this. I've no idea what it actually is. I've been watching it on the group as it's been going along. It's the other side of the MiG V12, and the rear doors are now decaled. Typical of the kit, it's still fighting back. He's had some trouble with this. As the last decal went on, the nose wheel fell off. It's proper Russian engineering, that's why.
Oh, yeah, there you go, mate. Yeah, that happens in real life, mate.
Yeah. It's a fascinating looking plane.
Again, it's that Russian cobbled together look. You know, it's MacGyvered, isn't it? Is the best way of describing it.
It's basically tractor parts.
Yeah, the A-team have built it, haven't they, out of a load of old shed components and a child's swing, you know?
Yeah, hammered into a plane shape.
Yeah. Do love that. It's Aeroflot, isn't it?
Yeah, there's more of that coming as well because he's posted a few as he's
my Russian is really coming on well, isn't it?
I know. Even I'm getting it's weird, isn't it? I've stopped being able to read some of that. Right, there you go. So we'll come back to that in a minute from Neil Plucknett. Max McGinn, he's back again. Max McGinn.
No.
He's warhammering it. This week I've also finished this new Terminator library for my homebrew chapter, The Crimson Lancers. Hope you guys like it.
Somebody mentioned homebrew.
Homebrew.
Sorry, finished.
Someone say
he's finished
slow
saying
gin.
Ted, he's finished it.
He's finished the gin. Yes, he's making his own chapter, and he's called them. And this is most people won't get this, but he's done a little nod to Borderlands by calling them the Crimson Lancers, because the Crimson Lancers are a faction in Borderlands. Just thought I'd let you know that. I got that.
I like what he's done for that, though. It is beautifully done.
Yeah. Librarians with their big...
All the different shades down the purity seals there. Yeah.
You just named the purity seals.
I just realised what I did there when I said it, and I'm now going to sit here staring at the wall, reflecting on the hole that I'm now...
Yeah, you're not in the hole. No.
Yeah, you're not in the Games Workshop Warhammer hole at all.
Nah, it's a Warhammer wormhole now, isn't it?
Yeah. I like the big leather pack on the back as well. It looks big and heavy full of books and nonsense.
Does, doesn't it?
Yep. Very nice, Max. Very, very nice. I like the metallic blue on the blade, on the Thunder.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Thunder axe. Yeah. Is that actually a metallic blue colour, or have you mixed a silver and a blue there? Let us know.
It's almost like he's done that over a silver base, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looks nice. Perhaps it's a shade. No, I'm not going to name the shade. Well, I could do, but...
Go on, name it.
Yeah, is he gone over it with a contrast like Nighthawk Gloom or something like that?
Ooh,
or a brighter one?
The ice one. What's the ice one? There's an ice one, isn't there?
Tyler Glacier.
That's the one.
Damn, I just did another one, didn't I? All right, I'm just going to sit here and stare down at my feet and reflect.
Yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, we like to joke that Colin's down the Warhammer hole, because he's not, but he is.
I'm not.
You know,
I'm not.
But he occasionally names Citadel paints without thinking, and it's like, you're down the hole.
Yeah, you can't see the top of the hole anymore. It's so deep.
Your support is duly noted, Chris.
Yeah. Remember, if you want to help support Fester, you can send him furniture for the bottom of his hole.
Yeah, the Southern Alliance, I think, is just yeah.
Next up is Max's Space Marine Captain for his Crimson Lancers. And I have to say, knowing how big these figures are, the fact that he's done all that detail on the helmet with the stripe, it's just like epic.
Yeah. Again, I like the pose of the figure where it's in motion.
Yeah. Figure in motion.
That's Foxx running up and down the garden path just so that his greatcoat flutters. Mum, look, it's swishing.
That's me when I take my subway upstairs to eat and all the olives fall off and I have to run up the stairs and catch them all. Ah.
That's him when he realises he can get some Xbox time. Yay!
That's Ted when you say, Ted, you've dropped £1. Woo! And he's got a nice plasma effect on the plasma pistol there as well, which is very nice.
Yeah. He's painting his cupboard so well, bless him. He really has leaps and bounds. It's chalk and cheese now. It really is.
Because when Max posts in our groups as well, and he wasn't new, but he was early days, wasn't he, in the hobby?
Max was,
yeah, and like just in the last year, he's come so far.
And he gets painfully shy when it comes to compliments, and yeah.
Well, he shouldn't do it so well then, should he?
Yeah, accept the compliments, mate. Because
but for someone who's painfully shy and very humble, he likes posting his stuff up, which is a good thing because he gets the feedback then to help him grow.
Exactly.
A lot of people just don't post up because they're too shy. So no,
took him so much pressure to get him to start posting, and he has. It's unleashed a monster, bless him,
like
in a nice way. Yeah, that stonework is gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah. Back to Neil Plucknett's weird little Russian, not little, it's enormous, is a MiG V12. Told you it was an ongoing saga. It's a shame we have to go from the top down, but hey.
Yeah, but we get to see the kits disassemble themselves and glue themselves back to the sprue.
Yeah, we get to see it backwards in reverse. Look at the state. I mean, what were these Russians on in the 50s and 60s? They were crazy people.
I think they was experimenting with hallucinogenics, didn't you?
I think they're using the bits they got left over.
Yeah, because it's like, I love the fact they designed these wings to be so unstable that they have to then build an entire framework system to hold the wings in place.
I mean, you think how much stress that joint is on top of the fuselage. It's like...
Yeah. It's like...
I reckon they just read the plans backwards.
Yeah, because it's like, we could either just make these like these winglets like really big and wide and stable, or we could just make them really stupidly thin at the end and just put loads of
I know what would be a good idea. Instead of doing it from thick to taper, let's put them on the opposite way round on the aircraft.
I think Dave Cardboard's got the answer as to why they do it. This is vodka.
Oh, Ted's ears will prick up there. Someone say booze.
Yeah. We've just gained Ted back, I think. Did you fall out, Ted?
Hello.
Hello,
Ted.
back with
All
us.
right, geese.
Yeah, I don't know what happened then. I was
Thought you'd
trying
gone
to-
No worries,
quiet.
buddy.
He
Trying to
fell
adjust
asleep
some
with his
sound
elbow hit
settings
the
and-
button.
Not that button again. I don't know what that. I'll have to have a look at his words when he's written his words down, because I don't know what kit that actually is. Who that's from?
Is it the Mi V12 by any chance?
No. I mean the actual kit, like who makes the kit.
Oh,
who the kit's
right.
from.
It's going to be that Ujimi call him a flip Russian manufacturer, isn't it?
Yeah,
Zvezda.
because it's such an unusual.
Yeah.
aircraft. Look at all the rods holding the wings in place. Did they not? They were so concerned with whether they could. They never thought whether they should, did they?
Yeah. If they had just simply put the wing on the opposite way round, they wouldn't have needed all that scaffolding to support it, would they?
Or maybe mounted the wing into the fuselage and not just stuck it on top. Of the
Yeah,
bottom. Weird.
it's
Very
rather
weird.
a bizarre thing, isn't it? Oh my God, it's me again.
It's Fester again. Hang on.
Don't you say now that I don't pimp me work, do you?
Well, you've got no choice, have you? We love it. Update from the Friday Frolic Live Show. Some work in progress pictures of the Goliath, kindly gifted by Cy Reynolds. Hope you enjoy. We certainly do.
Absolutely.
Off you go.
Yeah, this is multiple layers of rust grey, Fedrician grey and stuff like that. Lightly weathered, bit of light chipping. And yeah, what more can I say? I have thoroughly enjoyed this little build. Little bit of fuel stains around the fuel cap there, a bit of dirt and detritus. And then I've just got a little bit of lower weathering to do on the tyres and the base of the truck. Probably a bit of to be a smoke or something like that. Just skim it around the bottom there. And then that'll be finished, mate. But this was all done with a brush. Swirly motion to get a smooth finish. And yeah, why not?
My favourite bits on this.
Yeah, go on. It's the eModels quartet going to Stoke. That's what it is. That's long.
Hang on. Has Ted got the buttons? Which buttons has Ted got?
Ted's got the full control buttons at the top tower there. Yeah.
I don't know if it's safer to give Ted the driving buttons or the shooting buttons. I'm not sure.
Just give him all the buttons.
Yeah, that one. My favourite bit on this is the little patch of rust on the bottom of each of the rear mudguards. That little patch there.
Yeah.
And I assume on the next picture there.
Yeah.
I love that.
Just
It's
where
just-
the water of rain's washed down over the arch and just pooled in that little corner.
Yeah, and it's just the way there's an ever so subtle difference in shine between the blue paint and the rust. It's just
And yes, the glyph, by the way, was freehand painted on the
that
frolic.
glyph there.
Yeah,
I
and
can't
the
zoom in
same
'cause
on
it
the
doesn't
shutter
seem to
door.
work for some reason.
Yeah,
Oh, I can zoom in. There we go.
yeah. There you go. So yeah, they were freehand painted. Yeah, all done live on stream. That was.
I don't know if we can see the glyph on the shutter door, sadly, but
Yeah. But
very nicely done, Fester.
Yeah, it's like I say, it's been a fun little build. That I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah. What's next? You're doing your Robocop partwork build
Yeah, RoboFesta.
because it's a video link. Glenn Philo, my mystery prize. Now, you remember when we do the giveaways, we have a mystery prize each time because we don't know
Yes.
what the prize is anymore. And this is where you can tell us what you got. Glenn Philo, who won a few weeks ago, his mystery prize was the whatever this is. Hang on.
Harry Cobra.
The Aracobra, the Armour Hobby Aracobra, 1/72nd scale.
Nice.
So that's what he won.
It's Russian. It's got a star on it.
Yeah.
And we'll do a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway tonight, of course, as well. So again,
Yeah,
we'll-
look forward to seeing that. To be honest with you, it's
Yeah.
quite a nice little aircraft. That, I'd like to say, 72nd scale. Get in there.
yeah, go for it. How long do you guys want to go for, by the way?
Just keep going for as long as you feel comfortable, mate.
I'm going to make a move now, actually. So
All right.
I shall leave you for another week.
Okay.
Yep.
No
So,
worries, Chris. You stay safe and
no
well,
problem.
mate.
Yeah,
Yep,
I
keep
shall
us
see you
updated.
next time, no doubt. So thank you
No
for
worries.
having me.
And love
Take
to
care,
Gemma
Chris.
and
Big
family,
hugs.
mate.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Good
good
night
to
to
have
all
you
of you.
along, Chris. We
Take care.
won't be here. We won't be here much longer ourselves, but it's great to have you along. Welcome back.
No problem. Good night. Good night, all.
Big hugs,
Bye.
buddy.
Thanks
See
for
you
watching.
later, mate.
See you soon. Bye.
Now this made my jaw drop. Finally finished this one. Dayusha's release of Jerry Anderson's Stingray. All the toy features are removed, including internal battery box, which has been replaced by a scratch-built interior. Likewise, the searchlight-sized periscope has been replaced with a scratch-built one. Interior LEDs have been retained, but power now comes from an exterior battery box, powered by the brass skids. And this is basically a toy that he's converted.
Anything
Look
can
at
happen
this.
in the next half hour.
Yeah.
Look at this.
It is stunning, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Huge.
Iconic TV show back in the day when it's Stingray.
Oh, yeah.
Marina.
Aquamarina.
Yeah.
I can see it. See them all now. The fishmen.
Yeah.
I saw a clip of it the other day where they had to invade some enemy base, but they rode around on little like scooters that floated
Yeah.
in the air, just so they didn't have to have them walking. And it was like, wow, they really stretched that as far as they could. Look at that.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? He's really done a stunning build there.
There is actually, and people don't realise it, but there is a lot of mileage to be had taking toys of things, which can be sometimes quite accurate, and converting them into display models. I have a desire at some point to get a toy of the police hover car from Space Precinct.
Yeah.
Which is action figure size, and then work on that to get it to look like the filming miniature. Because it's a really cool looking vehicle.
What I did see at Telford last year was huge figures of Troy Tempest and all the other sort of Stingray crew. They were, but they must have been about 1/6 scale or something like that. They were huge, very expensive too. But yeah, they look great kit.
Lee Barrett says it looks like something from Thunderbirds. It's from Stingray, which was just before.
No,
Thunderbirds.
that was prior. That was the last. It was the last pictures.
Yeah, the Russian plane.
Oh right, I see what you mean. Oh, I've got you. Yeah, it does actually. Yeah, I'm out of sync with my comments. I like the blue glow on the thing on the back. That's really nice.
Yeah, it works a treat, doesn't it?
Yeah, nice work, Neil. It's Colin again. You back?
I know. This was from the week before when I first started painting the figures. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was from the show the week before. Yeah. Barrels.
Ted with his fish.
Yeah. Absolutely, mate. Yeah.
You love that little truck, don't you?
I've just really enjoyed these little mini art figures and the little milk truck because they're good little kits. They really are. And it's been a pleasure to sit and build these because not everyone goes out and does the figures, do they? They'll buy a truck or whatever, but it's just been nice to have a go. And
yeah. It's just that's what mini art do. They have all these things with the potential to put them all together to make your scene.
Yeah. The thing I enjoyed the most, believe it or not, is the leather apron on the butcher. It was just fun to do it.
Let me go back because I love that leather apron.
Yeah,
it's got
old Valtteri Bottas. Yeah, it's just like
I love that subtle blend between the brighter red there and it goes down darker to the crease. Then
it was just
again.
it was and it's just come out all right. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest with you.
He looks happy and grumpy at the same time.
Yeah, he's content.
Yeah. Lee Barrett finished a thing. Airfix 172nd P51D Mustang, all brush painted. Did you get a ding, Ted?
Oh, nice one. Oh, he's got a good finish there with a brush, hasn't he, eh?
Yep. To tackle a bare metal plane with a brush.
Yeah.
Excellent work. Well done, that man.
Yeah, I salute you for that, mate.
Yep. Very, very nice. Nice work, Lee. You did your Eleanor Park work. We've passed that one.
We'll do a few more, and then we'll call it a night. So,
absolutely, mate. Because it's a school night for Ted, folks. So we like to get Ted off because it's only fair.
Yeah. Hello, guys. Thought you might like to see the finished BTR-70 from Trumpeter. This is meant to depict a Soviet vehicle in Afghanistan. Let's have a look.
Oh, that's an interesting looking thing, isn't it?
Mm.
Well, I like that.
Yeah.
I suppose these are the ones they go across the water, don't they? Are these?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, are these like floaty boaty type ones, or?
Yeah, I don't think that they actually swim. I think they're a bit like the that truck that they used to have in the.
They're like APCs, aren't they? It's a bit like a Striker or something, I think.
Yeah.
Old Russian.
Oh, look at the rusting on the corners.
Yeah. And all the little speckles of... Oh, it's just so nice. Look at the dark rust on that corner there. Oh. See that that panel on the front there, if you can see my mouse, that just looks like a heavy, weighty metal panel.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a bit of plastic at all. It looks like if you drop it, it'd go clang.
Yeah, make proper clunky noises.
Sometimes it's good to make all your chipping not actually rusty, because not everything is rusting all the time.
I think they're just built for wading in deep rivers. They're not meant for swimming.
Yeah. Unbelievable. That's really beautifully executed build. That.
I don't want to make you nervous, Cole, but I'm going to guess that's probably the devil's metal on the back there.
Yeah, I'm shivering and shuddering, mate, at the thought of it. Yeah, I am.
Now, being trumpeter, there will be a lot of photo etch on that. So,
yeah.
So much detail. That's beautiful work, Jack. Awesome. Very nice weathering.
Absolutely beautiful work there, mate. You should be proud of that.
Yeah, nice dusting on the tyres. Brilliant. Well done, Jack. Should we do one more?
One more, because you've got a giveaway, haven't we?
Yeah. Next up is Neil Plucknett, back again. Working on the Academy release. He's very busy. Academy release of the British M3 Grant, and there's a glitch. The front side plates that are on the part of the lower hull are supposed to mate with the deck of the tracks. Note the word supposed. The lower half of the front glasses is a separate part, and with that the correct position, it's impossible to push the front decks in far enough for these side plates to engage. So we're breaking out the plastic card to fill in some pieces. Let's have a look. Where is he talking about? Let's have a look. Oh, you can see there, a little gap there, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you can see there, it doesn't not quite matching up. It is a thing that happens with even the best of kits sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you get it's come off the
yeah, they popped out the mold too early and it's warped a little bit or whatever. But
yeah, I got when I did my Colonial Viper, the rear tailplane assembly was completely warped out of shape. So I had to get the boiling water and kind of reshape it.
Steve said BTR stands for Big Tyre Regiment. That was that personnel carrier we were looking at.
Yeah.
Big Tyre Regiment. Imagine being a member of the Big Tyre Regiment.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're a tyre fitter.
Either that or you just eat too many kebabs. I'd be a member of the Big Tyre Regiment. Yeah. Yeah, so it's frustrating when something doesn't quite fit together properly. But it does happen from time to time. And that's where the challenge of being able to rectify it comes in. That's where you can sometimes be challenged. Happens to the best of us and on the best of kits.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's how you overcome it. And if it goes really bad and you really can't recover it, battle damage.
Exactly. Works a treat.
Yeah,
just throw a tarpaulin over it.
Yeah, even better.
It's even better. Just drape the tarp over it. Good shout, that's it.
Yeah, like you said that the other day, didn't you, Cole, when you're doing your tarp? A tarp can fix any.
Of course it can.
Any problem.
As well as a bit of milli-putt with a thick welding seam. Battle damage repaired in theatre.
I never forget seeing an absolutely beautiful model of a Lightning. You know, the vintage Lightning aircraft. It was bare metal. It was like 148. It was like museum quality paint job. And it was on a little diorama, like the airstrip, and there was a tarpaulin over the cockpit and the front of the nose. And the guy that had written it said, the reason I've put it in that diorama and the tarpaulin was that I basically spilled CA glue or something on the cockpit canopy and ruined it. After I'd finished after I'd finished the whole thing. And he said, I couldn't get it off. I couldn't take the canopy off. It's hundreds of hours of work and I couldn't recover it at all. So I thought, you know what? I'll just put a tarpaulin over it like it's in the stand.
Yeah.
Done. And you've got this museum quality piece with basically what would have been a written off kit. But you just covered it with a tarpaulin. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't lose heart.
Covers. I see what I did there. Covers a multitude of sins, mate.
Yeah. So don't lose heart. If something goes horribly wrong or it's not quite falling together, get creative. Right. So I think we'll leave it there.
Absolutely.
Ted needs to do his sleepy time, so I shall unfull screen that. There we go. Let's take that away. Where's it gone? There we go. So we're back. Put Ted back up in the corner. There you go.
Yeah. Well done. So don't forget, if you have built any models of yourself and you haven't yet gone over to the Facebook group, get yourself over there, get them posted. whatever state or state of the build you've got to, shows it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Work in
progress.
progress pics are, just as good because it lets us see how you're achieving the result, how your build process is going. So,
And it often helpful to others, and your build discussion and questions get asked, and we're all out there to help ourselves, and it's a really helpful, useful, family friendly group, and we don't stand any shenanigans.
we're not into the whole critique, rivet countery stuff or anything. We try to encourage rather than discourage.
Yeah. And don't forget, it doesn't just have to be model kits. It can be anything assembly creativity. You could be building something out of matchsticks. You could be crafting something out of wood.
Somebody asked the other day, can I show my model railway? Of course you can.
Absolutely. Is it a scale model of some sort? Then you're in.
It's hobby related at the end of the day.
Yeah, scale model doesn't just mean model kit.
If it's something you're into, something you've built, whether it's scratch built, kit built, die-cast models or anything like that.
There's a lot of people out there that do little buildings for railroad layouts. They'll weather rail cars and things like that for model railways. It's all scale modelling at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's all gravy. So get it in there, get it shown. Next time we do a gallery, we'll probably have to start from the start again, but we'll try and catch up to where we've got to, where we started today. And at some point, we'll catch up with the older stuff. But get your stuff posted in. And if you're not a member of the group already, it's facebook.com/groups/scale model addicts with the S on the end.
Absolutely.
Make sure you get the right one. It's got the eModels logo in the picture, so you'll find it.
Yeah. Right. It's got to about the end of the night. It's 10:15, and I'm ready for bed because it's an early start again tomorrow.
Folks.
But not many more left. So get there early. Get early. Get finished. Get home. Go to bed. That's what I usually do. Because I'm old.
Then bed.
I'm
Exactly.
old. Yeah. I've usually been asleep for about 3 hours by now.
Well, we'll do a quick giveaway this week. Again, as it's the new style of giveaway, we don't know what the prize is. Excuse me. James, mate, has a big barrel of goodness of things to give away for prizes, and he'll reach in and pick one at random. So all you need to do for this show is wait till the show is finished. Go and put a comment on it, like a normal, not in chat, but a normal comment after it's finished streaming. And next time when we come back, we will pull a winner, and you'll win whatever James happens to pull out. And all you need to do is when you get it, like we saw earlier, just post a picture in the group so we can see what the prize was.
Yep.
Yeah,
It could be a model. The eModels brand tub. See what it pulls out of the brand tub.
It could be a model kit. It could be scenery. It could be, I know for a fact there's a pack of tufts in there. It could be a paint set. It could be tools. It could be anything. It's just random stuff in there.
Could be a big pack of photo etch.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I've got all shivery again now.
Oh, he did actually say they do have an enormous box of just random photo etch.
Photo etch,
And it's nothing specific. It's just like random sheets of photo etch they find lying around the warehouse that they just put into a box. So somebody at some point will get like 500 sheets of photo etch, just random greebles.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, it all comes in handy at the end of the day. It's all greebles that you can go and add your builds, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all the fun of it. It's all the fun of the fair. So wait till we finish, stick a comment on it, and we'll pull a winner next time.
That's about it. So it's been great having a look at your builds. It's Dave Cardboard says, if he recalls, a fortnight today is a bank holiday, the 6th of May.
We'll be off air that week, won't we? Because
We'll
it's bank
be off
holiday.
air that week.
Yeah, don't do bank holidays.
We'll be lying in a darkened room somewhere with a bottle
Ted will
of
be
gin.
lying in a ditch with his gin bottle, but
That'll be it. So we'll let you know. Keep updated. Keep like and subscribe to the channel so that when we are on, you get to know about it, and join the Facebook group. It's always posted on there when one of us is doing something. And we're always running about somewhere. But it's
you back next Monday, Fester?
I'll be back Monday doing some stuff on the tank there. Got no idea what yet. We'll see. Yeah.
And you never know when I might pop up on one of the channels to accompany the other guys doing stuff at the bench.
Exactly. We'll be back Wednesday, 9 p.m. this week, carried on with our builds. So, yeah.
So yeah,
Ted is always welcome to join us. And so is Chris, of course.
So anyway, it's time for me to go to bed, and I'll see you all some other time. But look out for these guys in the week. You never know when I might turn up. So until then, thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming along to eModels, and good night all.
Bye-bye for now. Stay safe and well. Bye.
Bye. Where did you get that watch?